Hey everybody, this is Glidercat, and it's time to play. We are back in Astro Colony. I said I was gonna clean this up between episodes, and I didn't. We'll get to that later off camera, probably. But let's get to processing the ores and everything that are sitting on our main planetoid here. We've got tons of mining to do, so this is gonna run for quite a bit. And then maybe later we'll check over on our kind of lightweight planetoid there, straight ahead, and see how that's processing. I still see a bunch of ores coming down. I'm surprised because there wasn't many left on that planet. That's this guy. In fact, all it says that's left is carbon, but I can see ores from a distance here. Those must have been just kind of backed up in the miners themselves. I've switched all of those over last episode to do carbon. In fact, let's do that real quick. There's two more that we need to switch over. Right up front. That is done. All right, this episode, we want to process this whole belt of ore. We've got carbon to turn into carbon fiber, and we've got a bunch of other ores to smelt. Let's see how we're going to do this. The carbon we know is kind of a big, machine, or a big machine to actually make the carbon fiber. Do we have room to do it at the end of the belt here? Could do it. We could do it this way. I think one thing we need to do is reverse this belt. We're no longer going to be sending stuff up this way. So let's start cleaning this up. This is going to go all of the, whoops, I guess I can't do those, huh? Boom, 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 boom. This belt goes bye-bye. And then this one we need to send. We'll go the fast belt, send this in this direction. And then, is there a way? It looks like we've got one nugget I got to grab. Can I reverse this belt? I don't know. Let's select it all and see if I can. I'm not sure if I have to take this one up to do this. Let me get a little closer so we can see the arrows. Okay, can I rotate this now? Yes. Like it. What do I hit? Enter maybe? Right click? Okay, yeah, that worked. Good. We want to send the processing in a different direction. Boom. And then we're eventually going to have finished products coming up on this platform, I guess, and then onto the station. So can we do the carbon? Can we do the carbon back here? We would need a pusher. Let's just try it. Let's just move forward and see what we can get done. Pusher would go this way, and the pusher would move carbon. And then, unfortunately, we're going to have to do some chipperoos here. Just enough to get that advanced constructor, I believe, placed. Kind of over here more. Picking up a little bit of quartz here. We can make use of that. All right, let's see if we've got enough to wedge this thing in here. Gonna be tight. It's gonna be a snug fit. Hold that out, and then anywhere this fits, we're just gonna have one. Even there, I could make work. Where's my output? Yeah, I see. Take it. I'll take it. Let me just get this, take this back a little bit more so it's not so crammed in there. And this mess here. Okay, now we just got to get power to this thing and get the carbon sent in. There it goes. Set the recipe to just carbon fiber. Boink. And we need to get power. Power is where? There. That out. We may have to do a little digging underneath. Let's see. Curious over here. Do I have room to expand this array? I do. I think we're going to expand the solar array coming out this way. We go maybe a little further out too. We're going to need more power because we're going to be running a lot of smelters too. And make this same array a bit bigger maybe. And we'll connect up this maybe to, yes, there for now. We'll extend the platform to make this look okay. This will be kind of like our main trunk. Why is that not hooking up? Oh, am I off by one? Off by one. That's what I wanted. Clean that up? No, I got a couple little nuggets here that are a mess. Then this one needs to be extended all the way. Reach. Hard to see, it's a little cramped down here. Okay, that wire looks energized. I should be producing carbon fiber. Got power, but we need more power. Look at the pop-up here. We're at 60 consumption over 56 production, so that ain't gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. Let's build our platform and put some more solar panels down. We're gonna need a bunch. See what we can do, how many we can fit on here. Chip away at a bit more rock here. Apologize if that's hard to look at. All right, let's slap on some panels. One more little nugget of rock. Will do. Rotate. These, I think we were, well, we can wire these up underneath too if we want. In fact, that should do it. Are those wires energized? They look, got an asteroid in my way. They look like they're energized. We can get rid of that little nugget that's sticking out. Look at our power network now. Consumption's now 60 and production's 84. So we've got surplus power. This output needs to go to a belt over here. We said we were going to do the far left belt for carbon fiber. So let's route that. All this stuff needs to go. Got some junk here. I'm going to grab the carbon. And I think these should all be empty. Let's figure this out. Those two can go, and then hopefully I can grab all these belts. I cannot. Then maybe some of this can go. We're going to need to activate this one. Just to be consistent, we're going to always use the far left one for carbon, and I think I said iron ingots. Okay. And we put foundation down here, or floor panels, I should say. This is more consistent with how we've had the design. All right, so let's see if we can get, it's going to drive me nuts and others. So let me see if I can get that rock out of there. That way we won't have rock creeping through the bottom of the floor. Come on. Out, let me out. Got a couple more nuggets to get. We'll get that later. So we want fast belts. Put it here, and I need to get this carbon way down here over there. We could route it. We got a couple options. There's going to be a carbon belt coming in this way that we could connect into. Coming off from the left, there'll be one. For carbon fiber, we could hook into that. Or we could kind of go around the back here and then come across. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Let's see. Need to... Let's do it. Let's just do it. Belt. I'm going to go fast belts. I'm going to bring this platform out here just so I can see how high I need to get. These clip on, they will. There's our carbon fiber coming through. That little task is done. What's going on? We have a belt that maybe is not going the right direction here. Hard to see like that. Select it. Do that. Good. What? 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 What is going on? All right. That pusher's not working. How can we do this? How can we do this? I might have to move this whole rig over. That would be a drag. But yeah, these guys are going straight on through. This belt, the issue might be this guy just needs to be turned. See if that solves our problem. It does. All right, we had one belt turned the wrong way. We'll just grab this ore off. That is not the ore we want on the belt. Boom. Awesome. That's just hitting the Q key, highlighting what you want, and then dragging it. Okay, that is our... Whoops. Did I miss some, or what? Did these not show up? Okay, that's our carbon fiber belt. If we want, we can connect this one up too. Okay, how many ore do we have in here? 300 of each. Getting a lot more carbon. And this other ore, I guess, is just draining out of the back miner here. We can solve that problem just by grabbing the ore out of its inventory. And that should clean up this belt to just be carbon. How are you doing? Oh, man. We may want to scale this. Let's not worry about it right now, but yeah, this could definitely use a second one. Because it's got more carbon to process than it's able to keep up with. Ooh, don't know if we'll have that same problem here. We do not have much room to expand. We're not set up to scale at all here, are we? We'll solve that problem another day. Oh, I ran out of oxygen. I ran out of oxygen. Oh, man. That's embarrassing. All right, let's see what I can do. Let's go get oxygen. So focused on my factory here. Let's see how far back we fell. What do we lose? We've got our carbon fiber processing. We just have this stuff still sitting on the belt. All right, let's take care of that. Oh man, that's embarrassing. And then I grabbed, I think, ore out of these last two machines. Of course, I'm going to run out of oxygen again by using my jetpack. Boom. Talked about needing to scale this up, and we pondered whether we need to scale up the carbon processing over there. We'll worry about those problems later. What I do want to do, though, is get this belt of carbon hooked into that one. This one coming off of here. Let's do that. We can come out, I don't know, a couple, and then make the run up. Definitely hard to eyeball. We'll clean up the loose ends on the platform here later. Just want to get things routed. Looks like we've got at least a couple more belts to go. That might do it. Okay, there's the carbon fiber coming from that one. And again, this planetoid is almost mined out. All we have left to mine is carbon. There's that and that. Let's smelt the remaining ores off of this rock. Of course, I kind of set myself up here, didn't I? I'm going to have to wiggle a belt around, and it's going to be ugly if I go underneath. Or should I move this one over here? Oh, I don't like it. I do not like it. Let's... You know, we're going to have to scale this too. Boy. what I'm looking at here is this belt, weaving it around this thing is going to look kind of ugly. Not the end of the world. Let me just keep us moving, and then we'll think about how to rework that other time. For now, we'll just come up through here. And then we need a big platform to do smelting. You something like this. And how do we want to do this one? Seems like we got a couple options. One is just to feed ore in randomly to the first smelter it gets to, and then just process everything and filter on the way out. The other option is to have a smelter for each particular type of ore. We know we're going to combine, if we look at one of the miners, we know we're going to combine iron with this. Oh, we're going to combine iron with that carbon belt. So let's, all right, all right. Oh, man. And where do I want my input belt to go? Down this way and then split into ore processing and then branch out and back the ingots, or come through the back. I guess coming through this way is going to be a lot more scalable. Let's do it. Show you what I'm talking about here. This is kind of our feed belt. And very early on, we want to pass off the iron ore. Let's out of that. Oh, come on. Come on. You. Looking for my logic blocks here. 3. I want to push her. I want to push my iron off. Boom. Just iron. Where's my pop-up? Pretty sure that's iron. There it is. And I want an advanced smelter. Let's go on some over here. We're going to take some of these guys out. This whole section's going to be removed. We'll make use of those over this way. How's my oxygen? I got to keep an eye on that. Okay, that's our input belt. Use this. It's going to be faster for me, I think. Advanced smelter. Doubt we'll need more than one, but we can do it. Outputs over there. I can just put a splitter here. I don't guess I can set the ratio to. Are you? So we want 0, 0, 1, 1, something like that. And iron bars is all I want. Could leave it the way it is, but I'm just doing this for to communicate my intentions later on when I come back. Come in here and see, oh yeah, this guy's just doing iron bars. Power. Power is there. Power is there. Get underneath here and see what we can do. Where are they? Over here. One hole. Where's the other? There it is. hard to tell, you know? It's hard to tell. I think that's us. You all the way down to the main trunk. Out of here. How we doing to these guys? This guy doesn't have power yet. I hook up. Hooked up to something totally different. Apparently, not where the power is needed. I see. No, I don't see. None of these are connecting up. The story. On the edge here. Not connecting. You and you. And what am I, off by one the whole way? Yep. Can't have that. Let's get rid of this and that. That. Disconnect something here. Okay, that's all hooked up to the main trunk. And then I got another couple random nuggets over here I got to take out. It is this little piece. And you. Not anybody's going to see it. All right, find my way out of here. Those should have power. That's our iron. Right? We're not getting anything in yet because our belt's blocked. Let's put down a chest just real temporary to see things run. While we're doing that, let's think about our output belt. We know we need to hook up to the carbon fiber with this stuff. Oh man, so ugly. Oh man, I don't like it. I'm gonna go this way with the output belt. Back and there. Did we get any iron in here yet? Bunch of gold. No iron has come through. So the idea here is if I hook these up. Boom. Boom. Iron's going this way because we're pairing iron on the belt with the carbon fiber. And the reason we're doing that is we have a limited number of belts. So I got to get all these different ingots up. And carbon collapses down like 8 to 1. 8 carbon ore into a single carbon fiber. I'm thinking that's not going to be a huge quantity item on the belt. And iron is kind of a huge quantity on the belt. So I'm pairing those together. Then we're going to pair copper and gold together in the next belt. And we're going to do that right now. So my little plan here did not work. Did not help us see the issue or see it in motion working. So we're just going to continue on. Oh, oh. Here we go. Next, 2 more advanced smelters. Need room for the belts. And I like to keep a space between my belts. That is there and there. Hopefully we'll get enough throughput out of this. Kind of the idea, the whole reason for doing it. There, then we need logic block to push off a couple ore. Oh, see. Let's see. We want copper and gold on the next belt. And then we said we were going to put these three together. I don't have a lot of room. Maybe one more smelting line. So I think we're going to push, if we can, let's see if we can push 2 ores onto this way. This time it's going to be copper and gold. And we'll just run these through randomly. Meaning they can go into whatever one they want, and both smelters will process both kinds of ore. That's you, and we'll just make this 0. You guys, I'm going to set specifically so we can tell what we're doing here. Copper is good. Oh, copper and gold. Perfect. And same with you. Copper and gold, no iron. We got to do the power thing. Should have chipped away more rock between episodes here. That's not what we meant to do. Please get them back. What I meant to click. I believe the mining drones can just drift through the floors. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've seen them just drifting on through the floors. Do I have more stuff here? It looks like I do. Accidentally clicked the wrong button and placed a bunch of things I don't need. Can we clean up this floor while we're here? Let's do it. That look a little more consistent. I still need to get under there. Route this power. Let's clear off our tiles so we can see where it goes. I can take a stab at putting wire here, but it never seems to want to snap right to the machine. Not sure why that is. Sometimes I can get it right there. Point right at the edge of the hole in the floor. Sometimes that works. All right, now we need to hook that up to the bus. Can we get under here? Getting a little lucky this time. Back to the main trunk. Up we go. I see my little smelter pistons firing. That's a good sign. And we need an output belt for this guy. Now this one, we can go a different direction. This is going to have iron and gold. Can I launch from here? I think I can do it. Belts. I'm going with the fast ones. Sure. You and you. We need to take off. Not going to be symmetric with that one, but that's going to have to be the way it is. And this guy actually has to hop a belt. Has to hop over this one and drop down right next door. Oxygen's low. Let's double do the dome and do this manual grab it. We want out on this one. And this is our iron and gold belt. Not iron and gold. It's when is it? I gotta look at the miners. Copper and gold, I should say. Did I do that right over here? Copper and gold. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Good. And so where do we want to do the hop? We have to drop down on a belt that's going this way. I think what we can do, let's bring the belt over, get an idea. Why not have the materials? What do I need? I might need steel wire or something. See if I have any. Oh man. No, it's what do I need for these advanced belts? Is that copper wire? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Copper wire, maybe. Yes, let's see. Can't tell what I'm missing. Yeah, that was it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this guy hop over. And I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of room. Do that hop. Oh, they took out the floor. What did they just take out? They took, I see. Say what I'm doing. I'm giving myself extra room, and just in case these belts are finicky. I don't know if they are or not. It might not have been a problem just to have it go up over one and down. But I figured it's a little safer to do it with a gap of 2. This one, how do we want to do? Who's going to have the right of way? This guy is going to have to do the hop. So we'll try to keep the hops all going in one direction. So the guys going in this direction can always stay on the floor, and any belts going in this direction need to do the hop. All right, that is belted up, good to go. And we will sort that belt down when we process it. Now we need to do one more row here for the remaining ores. Do I leave room? It looks like I've got room. And this is basically everything else. You know, we may need a fail-safe little chest to take everything that we didn't anticipate coming through on that belt, just to prevent things from getting backed up. All right, 2 more smelters. Good to go. Belts. Away, and the pusher's going to be right there. These guys are going to do aluminum, uranium, and titanium. That's it. Let's get rid of the iron on there. Turn that one off. Aluminum, uranium, titanium. Good. Basically same thing we just did. It's a little bit of work setting this up for every station, or for every planetoid. I have to see. I have to give it some thought, see if this is a good approach to keep going with or not. The idea is that this will saturate our belts less if we send the smelted ores across the docking station to our main station versus sending the ores. That's kind of the reason why we're doing what we're doing. Let's get power going to these guys. Then we'll have to check our power network once we plug these in, see how we're coping with the extra power load. We may need more solar. We can try to put the wire there again. I just aim for the lip. The inside lip of the floor plate seems to work. We can patch the floor since that's what we've been doing. Make on these, right? Go out over here. Is this one nice and clean? Here's the power for this. Yeah, it looks... no, it's not. Let's patch that hole. Power, let's get on underneath. Or just hook up to the main trunk here. The wire looks energized. Take a look at the power network. We are doing good. 78 consumed and 84 produced. So we've got surplus still. Our little pistons are pumping here. Time for outputs. Right here. Should have counted these last time. I'm not sure how far I got to go up. I guess we'll eyeball it. Is that it? That looks like that's it. One more, I mean. Boom. Okay, now we've got a problem. We need to go under both of these belts. We can make it work. We can make it work. It's going to be goofy. It's going to be a little goofy. We got to come up. Don't think I can run a belt under here, so I think I have to come over too. Show you what I'm thinking. See if we can make this work. We'll try to stick with our design here. To go with that design, this guy's going to have to come up one earlier because I don't think I can run a belt underneath a tilted one. Maybe, can it? We'll try it. Let's try it. Pick it. This might work. Not what I want. Let's copy this one. Maybe it'll look better. We copy how we did it. Can't go up on here. You can see why. Oh, man. Because this carbon wants to hook in. The carbon fiber one needs to hook in there. That's upsetting a little bit. There's a million ways we could choose to solve this. How do we want to solve it? The belt I need to hook up to, this one I'm routing now has to hook up to this. That's kind of the idea. And then this one, this belt here is kind of a reserve belt. We're not even planning on using that right now. How do I get this over to there? And allow this to come through. Kind of a complicated intersection. I could go up. Could go up higher. Go up higher. Oh man, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I like the challenge. But I don't like what I got to do here. Let's see what we can do creative. I'm going to try something creative. We'll see. It may look horrible. It may look amazing. But place your bets. We take this guy out. It's going to take a little bit of finesse. And it may look horrible, but I can't guess what it's going to look like till I do it. So I got to do it. Trying to get the belts, and I'm getting the floor. A little confusing here. Bear with me. And I got the floor when I wanted the carbon. Oh, man, that's hard to look at. Hard to look at. All right. All right. That achieves what we set out to do. The only kind of rule we broke is we are ramping up a belt that's going from this direction to that direction. I was trying to keep these ones always on the bottom, but I don't think there's a way I can satisfy that rule unless I change the position of these belts. Make this one the carbon fiber one and make this the whatever that is, aluminum or whatever the heck that is coming off of here. I guess it's the aluminum, titanium, and uranium one. But that is going to work. Not too bad. Last little bit and then we're done. The last bit we need to do is say any kind of mystery ore that wasn't filtered already and put somewhere. Just shove it in a box right here. We make that look neat at all? Doesn't look like it. I think I just got to jam this in right here. On theory, that's going to stay empty. But basically, here's all of our miners. This is the main bus of output from our mining drills. All the ore's coming this way. If there's carbon, it comes into here to be turned into carbon fiber. Output of the carbon fiber jumps onto this belt up and over to the station. If it's not carbon fiber, then if it's iron and only iron, we'll send it through these two smelters, and that iron is going to join up with that carbon fiber on the same belt. So we've only got 4 belts to go to the station, so we have to share, and it's carbon and iron that are going to share the first belt. Then we push on through. Any ore that's not iron or carbon pushes through here. This guy is filtering to take the copper and the gold. Runs them through randomly. Both of these can smelt whatever they want. Oh, are my outputs? Outputs are blocked. That's fine. So gold and copper get smelted. They go on their own dedicated belt. Sneak on under the carbon fiber belt. Jump over the titanium belt and make their way to their station. So 2 ingots on that belt. And then last up, it is titanium. Oh, we got a problem. We didn't set the filter on this. This needs to be these 3. Aluminum, uranium, and titanium. Okay. Just looking to see if there's any other ores in here that made it through. They didn't. So those 3 ores, they smelt however they want. Dump on out. And we got 3 products going on that belt. Back to the station, the 3rd belt. And then we've got room for 1 more belt. This is like the what didn't we anticipate belt. So we'll save that as a backup for later. Maybe we start mining quartz. Maybe we, I don't know, get rock or something that comes on a belt and we can route it in. And we're turning our carbon into carbon fiber because we still have the asteroid catchers here. And this carbon we're going to use for stuff like the iron bars, where we just need the pure carbon. But the rest of it, we can turn into carbon fiber. Boom. And again, the carbon fiber recipe is like 10 carbons to a carbon fiber. So that's going to greatly reduce the amount of product that's on our belts coming into the station. Because again, this is kind of a limited capacity thing here. We could dock to, we could set up docking here and extend the station and dock to more directly and have more ports going into the station. But I kind of like it the way it is. And then this planetoid here is just about mined out. We can take a look. This is a longer episode. We've got 709 carbon left to mine and get off of this planetoid. And then we're going to tear all this up and jettison this thing and go leave for a new planetoid. I think we need to find one that has aluminum. I think we're short on aluminum. Let's see. Yeah, there's 10 bars. We're not getting much aluminum. So we'll jettison that one and look for another planetoid. Before we do, we'll set up the bridge controls. We haven't done that yet. And we'll probably either upgrade to the more advanced rocket engines, wherever those are at. If I look in this menu, we can see them. We've got plasma thrusters we can make now, but we may upgrade to the magnetoplasma thrusters. Place down the bridge, and then I think we'll have autopilot to the next planetoid. We'll see. I haven't tried it yet. So this one's done and almost ready to be abandoned. This one, we're going to be smelting ores for a long time. We've got most of it routed. What we need to do next episode is kind of the same thing over here. Fortunately, there's not as many ores on this planetoid. Let's take a look at the map and see what we're going to have to work on. Carbon deposits, tons of copper, and a little bit of titanium. Titanium, we'll see. I guess, yeah, we can set up smelting for that. It's not a big deal. So we'll set up a little smelting platform here and set up an advanced constructor to deal with the carbon, right? Because there's a bunch of carbon on that one. Is that right? Yeah. Get that all routed. And then we need to work from the station back here, or the docking station back, to start processing these ingots and things into advanced goods. And that would be kind of what's going on in here. We're taking wire, turning it into electronic parts. We're taking iron rods, turning it into steel screws. We're taking titanium. So all this manufacturing, we want to attempt to get that all automated. And we need to decide if we're going to use this top platform. Could. Or if we just want to do everything down here on a couple platforms. We might need 4 platforms for all this. So maybe our kind of manufacturing takes place on this one, the one below it, and then we'll build a new platform here and one below it. And hopefully that's enough for us to process all the materials. But man, we got a lot to do. I got to look after my oxygen. I did actually die this episode. I can't believe it. But yeah, that's it for now. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much, as always, for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series on Astro Colony. Pretty cool game. I'm having a lot of fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And thanks as always to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate your support. Simply could not run this channel without the support of patrons and channel members. So if you've been with the series for a while and you'd like to help support this content, you can find links to do so in the description, or you can just click that thanks button and make a one-time donation. I'd really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next episode.